To take the proceedings further, I now request the host to join us right here on the dais, none other than Mr. Benedict Paramanand, the CEO of Bangalore Business Literature Festival. A huge round of applause for him. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Milan. Milan had to cancel her trip to Kerala for Onam just to be here to do the MC job. Thank you so much, Milan, for holding the stage. C.K. Prahalad, the late Professor C.K. Prahalad. His contribution to management thinking is almost, we would say, the best in India so far. And he's the guy who coined the very effective and powerful concept called the fortune at the bottom of the pyramid. This was in late 1990s and early 20s when MNCs and everybody were wondering how to sell to India. So the middle India story was overblown. Everybody thought India had 500 million middle class with a lot of money in their pocket who could spend on all the products, fancy products, but they were very disappointed. So that's when MNCs reached out to C.K. Prahalad and asked, what's the solution? How can we do business in India? So he said, go to the smallest. Their purchasing power capacity, when you put together a family, is much more than one middle class. So that's when you have the consumer revolution in India exploded in the mid 2020s, and we have one of the largest consumer societies in India today, across both for the top line, middle line, and for the not so affordable section, I would say. His other very powerful learning for most entrepreneurs was that he said entrepreneurship is more of an imagination problem. It is not a resource problem. Because startups and most of us, when we want to start up, we say, where is the money? Where do we get money to start? He said, that's not the problem. Do you have imagination? Do you have an idea? If you have an idea, if you have imagination, money is there. And he said that 20 years back, and there's more money today than fewer ideas. So we are really honored to have named this award against his name. And one line which I love to tell everybody is that, I mean, one of his most powerful lines is that Indians could be poor. We all have a sense of Indians, how poor Indians are, what can we do, nothing we could do. His line was, Indians could be poor, but they are not backward. Just try to relate to that line, Indians are not backward, they could be poor. So that's because of culture and everything else. So this award follows a very unique model, and I'm very proud to say that it's one of its kind in India, which is, it's a blend of popular rating and jury rating. So typically, you know what happens. People who have huge marketing budgets, they can have very high ratings on Amazon and others, and it's easy for them to get awards because their ratings and likes and everything is high if you go by popular rating. So we don't discount that. Popular rating is also important. Then what we do is we get the top 10 of the popular rating books and give it to a jury. And every time we have had really esteemed jury who pick the best of the 5 books, we give it to them. And because of this process, because of this blend, we have had winners who typically won't get an award or won't be a winner in any other award, business book award. You will see show the winners, previous year's winners. While they put up, I would say that we have Debarati Ghosh, who curates please give a big hand to her. curates the popular segment, popular part of the award, and I do the jury, managing the jury part of the award when we put together. And this time, very interestingly, we had to go for consensus. Usually it would have been anonymous, but this year we went for consensus of the jury, and I won't tell the award winner right now. You have to wait for the suspense. And thank you, Ajai, for joining. He's flown all the way from Bombay just to be here. Ajai Chowdhry. Can I call you on the dais, please, Ajay? Ajay is the co-founder of HCL India, and not many know why is HCL so unique company. When we had Microsoft, Infosys, IBM, Accenture, all these guys in India, how did an Indian company make it so big? Ajay will share his why it made it so big later. And it's an amazing coincidence that Ajay was a student of C.K. Prahalad at Michigan University. So that makes this event even more special. And he credits a lot of his learning on how he ran HCL and to the book he's written, Just Aspire. We are still at the previous award winners. Yeah, we'll come to the Just Aspire a little later. So these are the previous winners. Okay, so here's the shortlist for 2024 BBLF CK Prahalad Best Business Book Award. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big hand to the shortlist. So we have 3 authors here among the 5. Raman couldn't make it, and Rajesh Jain couldn't make it. He's sent a video. Our second guest of honor is Sudhakar Rao. Sudhakar Rao, can you please come up? So, Sudhakar Rao is a friend of Business Literature Festival, and I'll go a step ahead and say he's the best friend of Business Literature Festival because he sponsored he's been a large part sponsor of 6 last editions of Bangalore Business Literature Festival. One more round of applause, please. So, what's unique about Sudhakar? In the last 10 years, he's transformed the ICFAI educational institution from a Hyderabad small group of institutions to an Indian education brand. He's a brand specialist, so he turned around this educational institution, and today it's one of the top, I don't know which number, top 5 of India's educational institutions. They are largely into management and many others. They're trying their hand in other areas as well. So I'd like to introduce the jury. Unfortunately, jury members were here in the morning. They couldn't stay back. Madhur Singh. Madhur Singh was a former editor of IndiaSpend, and she writes on climate, and she also writes for World Economic Forum. She was here in the morning, many of you would remember. And Bhupendra Sharma, he also couldn't be here. He was on one of the early innovation catalysts. 20 years back, he would coach Indian brands, including Titan. I'm told that he would coach and give masterclass to many of the Indian brands, and many of them have turned out to be billion-dollar brands today in India. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here. And of course, Professor Mukesh Sood, He teaches at IIM Ahmedabad. He's an author himself, and also teaches at Ashoka University. They couldn't be here, unfortunately. So, announcement of the award. Go to the shortlist. Go to the shortlist. Okay, so let's have a small quiz here. Whoever guesses right can get a copy signed by one of the three authors who are here. So, a raise of hand. Who do you think? Do you think Startup Proficon has won? How many of you? One, two, three, four, five. Not very encouraging. Breaking the Mold, Raghuram Rajan. Only 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Considering that he was the former governor of RBI, I'm sure most of you would have thought he would have easily won the award, right? And Ajai's Just Aspire, fabulous book. How many of you? Oh. Okay. The third, Office Secrets, and we have Harish Bhatt here. Harish, please. Yeah, Harish Bhatt is here, the author. Can you come up, Harish? Just put a chair. I'll put a chair. And the last book, The Learning Trap, the Byju's Indian Tech, I can't read that properly. So Byju's The Learning Trap. So how many of you think it has won? All of you heard the Byju story. Come on, I thought you would be in favor. Not many. I think. Okay. Okay, music please for the winner. Play some music. Drum roll. Put one more chair. One more chair. Okay, the award for 2024 BBLF CK Prahalad Best Business Book Award goes to The Learning Trap. Pradeep Saha, please come up. Where are you? Where's Pradeep? He was there. Oh, he's there. By the way, you dressed up. Why? Did you know?
Look, actually, you have to dress for the occasion, right? Earlier it was just sessions, so.
So, yeah, maybe he had a sixth sense. Yeah. Okay, so we are presenting a very nicely designed certificate. Raghu, credit for you to have designed. One more chair. Raghu, please come. No. Raghu is the chair of BBLF. And the honor of giving the award to Pradeep Saha would be done by Mr. Ajai Chowdhry. Please. Sir.